Another casual dining chain has filed for bankruptcy. Quiznos and Taco Del Mar have a new CEO. And California Pizza Kitchen unveiled a fake rebrand this week. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, a daily podcast by the editors of Nation's Restaurant News and Restaurant Business. I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm RB Executive Editor Lisa Jennings. Bar Louie filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on Wednesday. According to the filing, the chain recently closed 14 locations and has between $50 million and $100 million in debt and no more than $10 million in assets. It's the chain's second bankruptcy in 5 years, following a Chapter 11 filing in January 2020.
Quiznos and Taco Del Mar have a new CEO. Neil Patel is the new CEO of Rigo Restaurant Group, which includes the two brands. He's a former senior VP of strategy and growth for Church's Texas Chicken. All three brands, Church's, Quiznos, and Taco Del Mar, are owned by High Bluff Capital Partners.
California Pizza Kitchen unveiled an over-the-top rebrand earlier this week, except it wasn't real. The chain faked the hipster makeover as part of a campaign celebrating its 40th birthday. The midlife crisis was designed to generate buzz for the brand as it looks to re-engage lapsed customers. But rather than actually rebrand, it is doubling down on core values like menu innovation.
Subway has introduced two new hot honey sauce sandwiches, kicking up the spice level with cayenne and habanero pepper. The hot honey pepperoni layers pepperoni with provolone and lettuce, tomatoes, and red onions on toasted artisan Italian bread. The hot honey chicken features rotisserie-style chicken and melted Monterey cheddar, topped with lettuce, tomatoes, and red onions on artisan Italian bread. The chicken sub features hot honey sauce and creamy sriracha and is finished with Sub Crunch with a K, the brand's savory sandwich topping.
Piatta Italian Street Food targeted snackers and off-premise orders with its newest menu item, Piatta Pockets. They start with Piatta's signature dough that's folded into several layers to create a compact, crispy, baked handheld. Guests have a choice of three fillings: spinach and artichoke, meatball marinara, and spicy sausage. Chief Concept Officer Matt Harding said customers are ordering them as add-ons for salads and bowls, as well as mid-afternoon snacks, with the spinach and artichoke being the top seller.
Restaurateur John Resnick and chef Eric Bost will open Lilo on April 17th in Carlsbad, California, occupying a former boogie board factory in a town with their other restaurants. Lilo is the Hawaiian word for one who is generous, and the 22-seat restaurant will be in Carlsbad Village in North County, San Diego.
The China-based bubble tea chain Chagee filed an initial public offering in the U.S. earlier this week. The IPO comes as the concept plans to open its first U.S. location, which will be in a Westfield Mall in Los Angeles. It's scheduled to open this spring. Founded in 2017, the chain has more than 6,000 locations across Asia, but mostly in China. The move follows news earlier this year that China-based Luckin Coffee, another beverage concept, is also plotting U.S. expansion, despite reports a few years ago that it had faked earnings disclosures and filed for bankruptcy. With new management and financing, Luckin now has more than 22,000 locations worldwide.
And that will do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Lisa Jennings. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.